What up, Energy fam? Hope you're doing great. Today's topic is RODI water and how I make it using my shower head. Now, I used to go to my local LFS, fill up the water jugs, load them in the whip, drive back home, unload them, bring them in the house, and do what I gotta do with them. So what exactly did we do? Let's get right into it. And this is one of the key components to making RODI water in the shower. This is a plastic female tube quick connector fitting which measures as a 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch. The input line on the RODI system slides right into this 1/4 inch nozzle and is easy to remove. I've used it about 10 times now and it's been working very well for me. Make sure it's hand tightened and you shouldn't experience any leaks from the nozzle. I found this nozzle online and I'll be sure to leave a link in the description in the case that you want to use this method as well. This video is tailored to anybody in the hobby who doesn't have a dedicated spot to set up their RODI system. Whether you're in an apartment or a home, this is an easy way to get your temporary RODI water system set up. As you can see here, our PSI on the system is sitting around 60 PSI. The optimal water pressure for an RO or RODI system is 80 PSI, and to get there, we can add a booster pump to the setup. Adding that booster pump will make water faster, and the RO membrane actually works more efficiently and will give you a better rejection rate. This is our TDS meter, which is used to measure the cleanliness of our RODI water. It's reading 0 right now and we don't want it to read anything higher than that. We grabbed this TDS meter for some kind of reassurance, but honestly I feel like the TDS meter on the RODI system is much more reliable. But hey, here we are. Let's do a quick check on our RODI water that we just made. Green is good and 0 is showing up again. That's what we want. Here's a quick check on some tap water straight from the faucet. We have a higher reading and the red color is indicating that there are some impurities in the water. No bueno for the saltwater aquarium. Alright, we got our salt ready for the water change and we are using the blue bucket from Red Sea. I've been using this container to add salt and it's been very convenient for measuring how much we need. I put a line here so I know how much salt to add to a 5-gallon jug of water. The funnel on top also helps us get all the salt into our water jugs with very little to no spills. And here we go, scoop by scoop until we get to where we need to be. If the salinity comes out lower than expected, we can always add a little more salt to compensate. I am using the small Hydar circulation pumps to mix the salt because they are small enough to fit into the jugs I am using as my mix station. These pumps are rated for 565 gallons per hour, so they should work perfectly for what we're doing. I'll leave the link to these in the description along with everything else I'm using for your convenience. Now let's add our salt and get to mixing. I'm letting our salt mix for 2 to 3 hours and then we're going straight to our water change. This is a quick time lapse of the process of vacuuming and extracting established water and replenishing it with our freshly mixed batch of salt water. Thank you to my son for his assistance with today's water change. I appreciate you greatly, my man. Love you, big guy. As always, thank you for your time and support. We appreciate you here at Energy Incline Reefing. Please feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions about our setup today. Hit that subscribe button and stay locked in with us and have a great rest of your day. Y'all stay solid and have a great one. Slow motion, better than no motion. We'll see y'all soon.